Alright. Hopefully, this is going to be my first ever full run of Twin Snakes hard as a speedrun. I've done the run before, but not like all in one proper session. So 3, 2, 1, go! Woo! And we're off. So yeah, as I was saying just before the start of the run, I kind of finalized what the graphics card situation is going to be. I'd had a look at is he going to investigate that? Yeah, he is. There we go. Just play it a little bit safer. We could just go and hide in a locker out the way, which is what you do on extreme for big boss runs. But just taking these 2 guards out means I've now got plenty of time to. I also want to try and get rations. There's one other thing with hard specifically, is lots and lots of rations. In fact, I'm going to equip those rations now. Yeah, you end up doing a lot of ration chugging, because in most cases where you would be taking damage, the easiest thing is just to take the damage rather than avoid it. It is quicker to just take the damage and chug through rations than it is to try and avoid the damage. See, again, extreme for big boss ranking, it's quite different. There aren't as many rations, so you can't do that. But also, you're not getting spotted and you're not taking as much damage anyway. But as a result, it's slower. That's not to say that I would, if I wanted to do extreme, I wouldn't have to do big boss ranking. It's just all of the best runs for extreme do it, and extreme's been a little documented, but it's mainly about strats around big boss. So, you know, I kind of feel like if I'm gonna learn extreme, I might as well just learn how to do it with big boss ranking. So hard is a really nice sort of medium, because it's, you know, here's everything you knew about very easy, now just apply it to a different difficulty level and you can only use the SOCOM. So there's a few rooms where there's a couple of different strats that we have to use. And I think that makes the leap between the two just a little bit nicer. I'm going to run to the center and grab the chaff grenades. We're going to equip those chaff grenades. I'm going to get shot twice here. 1, 2, roll into him, and we're off. Grabbing the chaff grenades there is... I'm going to need the chaff grenades later, but to start with, it is simply so that we've got a weapon to mash to get through the vent a bit quicker. Still easier than dog tags. So yeah, going back to what I was saying about graphics cards, Heidi and I had some discussions last weekend about what we were going to do with graphics cards, because I started seeing some deals online for some full build PCs, and Heidi's been struggling a little bit with her computer lately, but apparently in the last week it's actually gotten a lot better. And I'd come to the conclusion that maybe it would be better if, you know, either I got a brand new PC and then she could have my old one, or we got a brand new PC together and both sort of salvaged parts from it, whatever. But once I then looked into it, you know, talked to her about it, and we were going to clean out her PC this weekend and, you know, make sure, you know, just giving it a good clean and reseating the CPU was going to make a difference, but she decided she didn't want to do that because she's lazy more than anything else. I was totally up for it, but I was like, it's fine. I don't want to. My computer's working fine. Don't worry about me. Sort yourself out. I was like, okay. And the other thing is, all of the new build PCs that I was looking at, none of them had a 3070 as the GPU, and I've pretty much got myself settled on a 3070 now. I think that's the best option for me for weighing up cost and future-proofing. You know, ideally, if I was really going to future-proof, then I'd be looking at a 3080 or a 3090, but I don't want to be spending over $1,000 just on a GPU. That's a little excessive. Anyway. I mean, upwards of 700 quid for a 3070 is, I feel, is a little excessive, but I'm getting to the point where, like, I'm getting desperate. I already restarted this run once because of the chug. Right, there's a ration under here, so I'm gonna grab that. I will be going for the SOCOM roll, just because it's a little quicker when the fight starts. And then this fight, we can't just sort of blast our way through like we would on VE. I got the SOCOM. It's nice. Instead, it's going to be a lot more a load of headshots. Oh, why did you tip? Oh, come on. Right, hopefully that gives me enough time to come over, grab this ammo. It does. And now you can really see my health. You can really see why having rations out straight away is important. That was a bit slow. Ideally, I now want to try and shoot these guards in the head before they get hit. Oh, magazine. Just get away from me. Oh, God. Also, the other one is sort of trying to let Meryl do as much of it as possible as well is kind of handy. Oh, this is going horribly wrong. This is not what I wanted at all. As you can see, they're a lot more agile on. I want to be aiming about there. There we go. Okay, not gonna lie, that was very, very rough. That was not a great fight at all. But this is only run number 1. I expect that to get a lot better going forwards. You know, it's, as I say, it's not, you can't afford to just sort of blast body shot them like you would on VE, because you just run out of ammo. Now, it is actually possible to get the M9 in this run. The M9 is in one of the hidden rooms here in the armory where you blast it open with the C4. And the community hasn't quite decided, because hard is kind of like the last bit of Twin Snakes that hasn't really been rooted fully. So there's a little bit of discussion in the community as to whether getting the M9 is worth it or not. Say it's the jury's still out as to whether it's quicker. All right, Ocelot is exactly the same. It's just it takes 4 shots with the SOCOM instead of 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. There we go. Not bad, Ocelot. If I was using the M9, that would still only take 3 shots, just like in VE. Mantis ends up being a little different as well. We don't get the Meryl skip, for example. And this is why the community isn't sure yet whether or grabbing the M9 is going to be worth it. It might be that grabbing the M9 is actually quicker. Because the time it takes you to go and grab it, you make up for with some of the strat changes. Opportunity for a wee drink of Pepsi. sure I grab the SOCOM ammo. This room's a little different because you get spotted by guards. So that guard spots me. So I have to move up and around this way. And that's the thing with this, there's just slight tweaks here and there. It's not a huge, massive change. But it makes it, you know, gives me something a little different to do. And that's where I was starting to struggle with VE. You know, a lot of the other strats, that's terrible by the way. A lot of the other strats still remain the same. Tank is identical. Tank does not change. We could avoid grabbing the chaff grenades because we already have some, but it's useful to have them for later. Because we do end up using it. There's a couple of more cases where we're going to use some chaff grenades. But yeah, on hards, and I assume on extreme as well, if you're doing lethal, tank would be the same. But on extreme for big boss, tank is very, very different. And as my intention is to put this forward to a marathon for an incentive, I feel like doing big boss extreme, I'm kind of, you know, it's very much a big learning curve, and I don't want to screw myself up at the event. What I might do is, after I've had a go at hard, is maybe go on to extreme lethal. I need the chaff grenade here. No M9, so we have to do this with chaff grenades instead. We're also going to throw a chaff grenade because this guard's going to spot me. But the chaff grenade there stops him from calling it in on his radio. So there's twice we've got to go through that room, and both times we'll be using a chaff grenade to disrupt the radios so that they can't call in an alert. I think there's one more time where we do that in the canyon as well. Alright, swap to the Nikita. This bit's the same, however, there are now some gun turrets, so I can't stop during the in the main room with this. So we gotta get all the way to the other side of the room in one fell swoop. There we go, like that. Because I just wouldn't have been able to adjust there. If I'd adjusted, then the missile would have been shot down. I do still need to get my SOCOM out because I made a bit of a mess of that. There we go. Cool. Swapping between SOCOM and Nikita. Ninja's pretty much identical. The only difference with the difficulty is I still think he takes the same amount of hits. I'm pretty sure the damage is still the same. It's he does more damage to you. Alright, so as always, I'm just gonna quieten down to focus on this fight. Oh. Will you get away from that chair, please? Oh, just getting a bit too close to him. Oh, that actually hit him. Not bad, not bad. Not good. Wasn't very good, but it wasn't. It could have been a lot worse. He's still got. There we go. I'm just gonna play that safe with the punch and bump just to be on the safe side. During my race against House for GDQ hotfix the other weekend, I had him on the like one HP. So I rolled into him, left him on 1 HP. You couldn't see his health bar, and then he went into phase 3. So I just had to go and punch him once. And that lost me some time. Mash, mash, mash. See the longest set of cutscenes in the game. I did shoot Yoshi during that GDQ hotfix run, though. That was cool. All right. How am I doing for ammunition? I've got 22 bullets. I'm going to play it just because it's my first one. I'm going to play it safe. Grab those bullets from there. I've got 4 out of 4 rations. That's good. One advantage, I don't know if it's the same in Extreme. I think it's the same in Extreme. But at least in Hard, you do still get all of your health back at the end of a boss fight. So, you know, it's a bit friendly to you than MGS1. All right, up into B1. Slight variation in B1. We can't just go in there blasting because other guards will hear and will get an alert. So we have to grab Meryl's attention without blasting our SOCOM. Luckily, it's nice and simple. It's just simply that. Very, very simple. I've watched through Blue Metal's world record run of this just to get ideas of what to do and where to go. Yeah, what are the variances? And he didn't grab the M9 either. So I like the idea that hard is a difficulty where we don't grab the M9 and we do it differently. I like that. So I don't think I'd want to grab the M9. Mantis Fight is pretty much the same. We don't do the Meryl phase skip because we don't do the right amount of damage because obviously we're not taking them out non-lethally. The only other thing is the time you can be in first person is very limited. Oh, he's all the way at the back. Oh, I still got him though. I'm going to punch him just to try and get him. That was more just to try and get him out of that phase quicker. So yeah, as you can see, I've got to be a lot quicker at getting the shots off because you do not have a lot of time before. You do not have a lot. Oh, she's still shot. You do not have a lot of time before he, before the camera switches to his point of view. This shot's still exactly the same. Stop. Good shot. Ugh, long dialogue. Got him. A bit of an awkward reload at the end there, but overall, that was a pretty good fight. A little bit rough at the start, but for my first proper attempt at that on hard, yeah, I'm quite happy with that actually. So far, the only thing that I feel has gone especially bad was that guard rush, guard encounter, or whatever we want to bloody call it. Walls are a little more difficult. say that because we don't actually stop them completely. We just shoot them once. There we go. Meryl again is the same. We just shoot her a couple of times and then roll into her. So it's a bit easier for that one to go wrong. But obviously that was fine. Just got to be careful. I am getting a little low on ammo. I'm definitely glad I grabbed that ammo from the ninja room, from the lab. There is some extra ammo on B1, which I could go and grab now. Actually, it probably wouldn't hurt to grab it just to be on the safe side. It's not too far out of the way after grabbing the PSG-1T. So we'll do that. We'll play it safe for the first one until I still got to shoot these dogs on the way out. So that's going to put me down to 14. Good. Popper is out of the way. Let's just stop and shoot that one. Excellent. That's a really smooth caves. Wish I could have that every run. Maybe that's the solution. Shoot them instead of tranquilizing them. My God, if Aethys was here, he'd be having kittens. You can't shoot them. All you were doing was putting them to sleep before, and now you're actually shooting them with a gun. Right, so in here. PSG-1T. We do now need the pentasamin, and the bullets are just here, so we'll grab those as well because it's not too much of a deviation just to grab those. I believe he is the only difficulty where Snake's hand does not shake whilst holding the PSG-1 or the PSG-1T. So we do need the pentasamin. Luckily, pentasamin stacks. Basically, use one pentasamin, and Snake's hand will stop trembling for a certain amount of time. If you use two, it does stack. So it will increase the time. It's not like it just the same. It's the same effect again. So basically, we'll go into the fight and immediately use a bunch of it. Oh. So, gonna do that. Might as well just use it all. Back to rations. And now the fight plays out as normal. Grab some more pentasamin for later. Gonna body shot there just to... Oh, come on. Nice shot. Nice shot. Turn around. Oh, beautiful.
I got her.
That's a really nice finish. It's a shame she stood behind the pillar for so long, but really nice finish. All right. And this next whole section is pretty much the same. There's no difference with the torture, because we skip the torture. No difference with getting out of prison. The next change will be going through the canyon, which there is a slightly faster way of getting through the canyon than what I'm going to be doing. But there's a safer method for getting through the canyon, which is what I'm going to do. Both methods require a chaff grenade. You are going to get spotted. All right, just same old. Wait for Snake to finish his conversations. And now, of course, we wait for Johnny.
That witch. She tickles my clothes. Shut up in there, will ya? Hey, hey. Hey, shut up in there, will ya? Hey. Hey. Shut up in there, will ya? Shut up in there, will ya? Hey. Shut up in there, will ya? Hey. 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 Hey.
Okay, he's gonna sneeze now anyway. That's fine. We've got him. We've got him over where we need him to be. Let's go have a look at the Derbyshire, shall we? Look at that. Ready for a night out on the town.
Oh, my stomach.
My stomach. So another weekend passes. Another week of work soon to begin. Isn't it great? Yeah. Capitalism.
Hey.
I'm being sarcastic. I hate capitalism. I'll take socialism any day of the week.
That's better.
Don't need to get rations out here. Shouldn't need any rations on the way to. Well, we're carrying this handkerchief all the way to the rappel, so. All right, bog standard double bump. One bump. Yes, just. That was that looked pretty damn close. Ow. Cool. That's 45 seconds saved. No, we've done it right. There's no gun turrets. Let's move before that guard comes. Grab some chaff grenades because we're going to need to use. Need to use a couple of chaff grenades here. So there is a route you can go where you just walk around the guards, but by going this way we can. Well, we don't need that ration. Can throw a chaff grenade there. Just get shot by that guard. And through. Again, by throwing the chaff grenade, it means they can't call an alert on their radio. So there's a slightly quicker method where you sort of run all the way through the middle. You still get spotted. Oh crap!
What is that? Enemy sighted. Requesting back.
Oh no! Oh well, that's the last time we're going through there.
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the perimeter.
Crap. Quick, go now. Okay, that was not a great that was not a great nuke room. But we're good, we're through. could have been a lot worse. All right, next kind of major change here is going to be the stair climb. I do need to change to stun grenades, so I'll do that here. Because obviously we'd usually use the M9 to take some of these guards out, and actually on extreme you still do. You do still use the M9 on extreme because I think it's something about the tower climb where it allows the M9 to still take guards out quickly. All right, so I'm gonna make my way up, so you don't have to watch the cutscene or deal with the codec call because we got the prison skip correct. This one hard. This is done with just stun grenades. And there are a couple of stun grenade pickups. I have to make sure I get those as well. So there's one pack of stuns. I'm going to need those. I should admit, I've got notes here to remind me where I've got to throw these stuns. The first stun is on floor 4. This is where I start cooking it. So cook it floor 4, throw it floor 6. That's floor 3, floor 4. Next one is floor 8. Standard. You know, this is how we'd normally do this. Oh, make sure I grab. There we go. That's good. Bump into him. Cook this one here. I don't think I did that one very well. Next one is floor 12, so cook it right here. That guard appeared there. And then the last two were as normal. Floor 16, floor 23. In fact, I've just passed floor 16, so I've completely fucked that one up. (21), 22, floor 23. Hopefully, I'm not going to need to use a ration. Oh, I probably should have rolled into them. I'm going to use a ration. In fact, I'll switch to the rope there as well. Why not? And climb. I didn't use all of my stun grenades, did I? Because I'm not sure whether or not I used them all. I didn't. I was very careful. I've got chaff grenades. Did I use all of my stuns? I hope I need one. Oh, we'll see what happens. Repel is identical. No change to repel. As you can see, I've got all my health back, so it's not ideal that I had to use a stun grenade there, but that's one section that is going to take a lot of practice. As you can see, exactly the same as VE. All right, did I? Oh, I did. How come I'm not quite sure how I used all of those up. All right, I'm going to have to do the Oh, it's right underneath me. There we go. We'll just have to do that method instead. Make sure I get inside before liquid starts pelting me. I'll have to relook at the stun grenades there, because I really should have one left over for that. As you may notice, I've only got 3 chaff grenades remaining, so I do have to just tank the first set of cameras. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I think actually I need to drop her. Oh, all right. I won't tank the first set of cameras. I'll tank the second set of cameras. Hopefully that's got me far. Yeah, I'll get past the third set with ease here. Throw the next one. And stinger out. Now, Hind D, as is quite well known, is actually easier and quicker on the later difficulties, all because it doesn't spend so much time down below underneath where we can't hit it. Again, might need to tank with some rations, but apart from that, it's pretty straightforward. Same as VE, just, you know, there's not as much downtime, which is nice. He's gone the other way. Get this one over here. This one over here. Alright, that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's down. So as you can see, it goes down and then up straight away. So it's got down. And it's back up. Where is he? So he's down, and he's back up. 2, 3, 4. No, it's very, very, very difficult to be able to get 2 shots off unless he decides to stick around for ages. She does in certain locations. Where is he now? 2, 3, 4. And then sometimes like he darts about a bit and goes other places. Look, I've still got my rations out, so I'm okay. I'm okay. Yeah, this could have been a little faster. Oh, he's there. Got him. And then there's another ration there. So that's the other nice thing about this run. There's a lot of rations lying around. It's actually very rare that I'll be on too few rations. It's only at this stage in the game. We're going to need them for the end game, for mainly for Rex. Grab those extra stingers just to be on the safe side. All right, start working our way down. I didn't need the extra. I don't know why I grabbed extra grenades. I have 10 grenades now instead of my standard 5. I don't know why I grabbed extra ones, but I did. Wolf 2, again, same as VE. Just need to use some pentasamin to steady Snake's hand a little bit. $18. And throw. And then the other tricky bit is the underground base. The underground base has 3 guards instead of 2. It's very important we take them out, but also guards can hear from a further distance. So it's making sure that we take those guards out without alerting the other ones. It looks pretty straightforward. I didn't do it when I practiced it, when I just sort of had my quick go the other day. And as a result, just completely fucked up the whole section. But now that I know, then I went back and was like, okay, how do you actually tackle this section? I was like, oh, okay, it's actually fairly simple. This fight, exactly the same. We're not, because we're not doing big boss strats. We're at full health. We've got rations out. This wouldn't kill me anyway. You'll see how much damage it does. C4 does to Snake here. Not quite half of his health. And there we go. We've now got all of our SOCOM ammo back, which is nice. I don't know why I'm mashing a load of buttons. That's not going to do anything. I didn't grab that Pentasmin because I'm pretty sure I grabbed some in the fight against Wolf 1, so I should be fine for Pentasmin. I'll say this is exactly the same. I mean, it would be on extreme as well, so, you know. Might as well just use it all up. Going to be... I did find in my other run through of hard, she did stay behind the trees a lot more often, so I don't know if that's another... Oh, that was a good shot. I don't know whether that's another effect of hard where she... that was not bad at all. I don't know if that's another effect of hard where she does, you know, stay behind the trees a lot more. No, I didn't change the SOCOM there. I did hit the button. I was just a bit too slow hitting it. I'm going to do it now, though. There we go. All right, into the blast furnace. Rip Wolf. No change here, just grab those. Let that shoot me. Don't get spotted. Killed by overdose. For this fight, we have to go back to the headshot version. I was never very good at the headshot version, which is why, for very easy, I just do the blast 'em version. But obviously, they take a lot more blasts, so... Oh, he's moving. It's fine. I'll just... There we go. Just wait. Not a great fight. Kneel down, get my health back a little bit. Not great, but that's something that I'm going to need a lot more practice at, because I haven't been doing that in VE. You can do that headshot method in VE. I just find it easier just to blast them, and I tend to get a better time. I think it's quicker to headshot them than blast them. Actually, I think on VE you headshot 2 of them and then blast the last one. Can't remember. It doesn't really matter. An old parody movie of MGS1 where Wolf is addicted to diazepam. Oh! He kicked a bird! That was brutal. It's not you're not talking about Metal Gear Awesome, are you? I was gonna say, that didn't sound familiar. And Metal Gear Awesome's the only parody. Well, I've seen a couple of parodies, but Metal Gear Awesome's the only one that sort of sticks out. I remember. Raven is exactly the same. He's just a little bit further back. So for Raven, instead of going left straight away, we have to go to here. And then it's a... Oh, god damn it. There we go. I had to tank quite a lot there. But I think there's a ration in this next room, so I can at least get one. And then we've got underground base, which, as I say, I just need to make sure that I get this right. Otherwise, I'm going to screw up the entire run. Only got one... There's someone else here. Send back a base. Grab that stinger ammo. The old... Gonna call Otcon now. Because I got knocked down earlier is because I got knocked down in the nuke building. His codec call is his codec location is in the bottom left rather than the bottom right, which actually makes it slightly quicker to call him, but it wasn't quicker getting knocked down. Right, so if I remember correctly, this first guard is already here, so we just immediately just roll into him. Do that. And then the second guard is there, so we shoot him. And then shoot him, and that's it. Those are all the guards. That's it. This entire room is now set up correctly. It's gonna... That was... I was worried about that because I didn't set up this room at all in the run that I did. I think I did it yesterday. Just sort of off the cuff, just knowing what I knew about VE and just went for it. And I just constantly died in here over and over again. I had no rations left. I was constantly getting spotted. It was horrible. I thought I was going to miss that then. Of course, now that all the guards are dead, I can throw a grenade. Can't throw a grenade in here if there's guards. Guards will hear it. You'll immediately get an alert. Why is that not... Not sure why that doesn't give me my SOCOM back. Because I need my SOCOM. The other nice thing, as you'll see, that guard, the one I'm passing right now, isn't in my way. I don't have to either roll over him or step around him. It's actually really, really good setup. There's another ration there if I want it. I probably should grab it just to be on the safe side for Rex. You do a bit of tanking in Rex. So I will grab it. And then bounce down the stairs. Only other variation in here is I will be grabbing the rope on the way down. Snake takes a lot more fall damage. I'd like to try and keep my health as high as possible. So yeah, we do grab that. It is slightly slower to grab the rope. Obviously, if you don't grab the rope and let Snake fall all the way down, yes, he gets to the floor quicker, but he does a small animation where he like hurts his leg. But some testing has been done, and we do know that by a split second, We come to the right place then. By a split second, it is quicker for Snake to not grab the rope and to take the damage. However, as this is on hard, say I want to keep my health up. Don't want to be overusing rations if I can help it. And Snake takes a lot more full damage. But this is shaping up to be a really good first run. The sort of offhand run that I did yesterday, I think came in at 1 hour 15. But that was with like 12 continues, mainly in here. So this is already shaping up to be really good. Whoops. I hate it doing that one. Is that going to be a... No, I thought it was a third-person shot. Clearly not. Oh, come on, Nick. Stop doing that. See, I got to say, I already feel good about submitting hard at the very least to speed docs. If people don't know, by the way, I am running Twin Snakes at Speed Docs launch party. It is the last weekend of May that run is taking place. On the... I can't remember if it's the Saturday or the Sunday. The schedule hasn't been released yet, but I have been given a time slot. Because they've told the runners what their time is going to be. They just haven't released the official schedule. But I think that's because they're still working with all the runners to make sure that all their time slots meet. Now that is down as very easy because that's what I have been running previously. But I'm intending on submitting at the moment, just based on this run, I'm intending on submitting hard as a donation incentive. But I might have a... Now that I've done hard, I might have a go at extreme, not big boss extreme, just just normal extreme to see if it's not that much different from hard, then I can still do then I can do it. I think you can make the drop more reliable by holding X and not worrying about letting go of it. I think you're right. Yeah, for me it is how. For me it is X. I remap my DS4 so that it all matches up with MGS2. All right, Rex time. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So as you can see with Rex, it's a few more hits, and I do take some damage. Climbing back up, obviously, have to remember to let go before he drops again. Yes.
After Zanzibar land, I was taken from the battle, neither truly alive nor truly dead. An undying shadow in a world of light. But soon it will finally end.
Bum.
There you
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And that should be the fight. That was a really good phase 2. So things already to note. Shouldn't worry as much about rations. I didn't use a ration during that Rex fight. Shouldn't worry as much about stinger ammo. I had more than enough stinger ammo. I grabbed 2 spare sets of stinger ammo. I only needed to grab 1. Alright, and liquid is... I think liquid takes a little bit longer. He has more health. ho, ho, ho. Well, I'm never doing that again, am I? Absolutely perfect lottery roll. That was amazing.
Hurry!
Hurry!
I'll take the wheel.
Jesus.
Uh-oh, a surveillance camera.
Roro. Roro. This is already shaping up to be a pretty good run. I think world record is a 55. No, I definitely haven't got a 55. This is going to be a. I think this is going to be a high 56. Either a high 56 or a low 57.
Let's go.
Oh, you buggers. Don't need to worry about grab. There is a ration in the corner. Don't need to worry about grabbing the ration. The snake has more than enough health here. I hope. It's fine. It's fine.
Here they come. Here they come. We can't get through. We've got to break through.
Cool. So those two checkpoints are both fine. Ba, 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 ba. All right, final section. And liquid takes a little longer. Wait for him to aim at me, and then strafe. Okay, get one. Nice. Some very nice transition shots there. Oh, that was not good. Yeah, like I said, high 56, I think. Nice. I can't remember how long this bit takes. Come on. Yeah, high 56. I'm really happy with that as a first run on hard. Mash. Wait for it. Mash. Come on. Come on. That's time. 56:54. Wonderful. Oh, I am very happy with that as a first run. Amazing. Right, I've muted the audio. Obviously, we are gonna see through to the end of the credits. Obviously, I can speed the credits up. I'm gonna have a quick look at. I want to have a look at speedrun.com. Remind me what the best times are on here. All right, start speeding that up. Come on. Oh, it's going slower because I've loaded up Chrome. That's better. Emulator hard. So the world record for emulator hard IGT. Be a maverick and unmute it. The world record for hard emulator any percent, which is what I've done, is 54:12. So I was just under 3 minutes behind. This run, okay, so that's Blue Metal, 54:12, first place. Second place on the board is Tyler 2022 with an IGT of 56:59. I just got second place on my first attempt on hard. Boom. We then have Snake Socom with a 59:59 and Joseph Josar with a 1:13:22. Yep, I will. I'll take second place on my first attempt. Excellent. Yeah, already I can definitely tell. Yeah, I'd do this at Speed Dogs. Couple of things could be a lot better. Guard encounter was very bad. Mantis wasn't great. Ninja wasn't great, and that's bad because it's no different on hard. Just a couple of other little bits here and there. You know, both Sniper Wolves I didn't have great luck with hiding behind pillars and stuff like that. Hind went a little bit off track at times, but you know, I mean, one thing that isn't going to get any better was that liquid fight. Freaking perfect lottery roll. You pray for that perfect lottery roll so many times when you're trying to get PBs. I was not. If I'd not got it, I wouldn't have been second. I would not have beaten Tyler without that perfect lottery roll. That's pretty insane. God, I need a new graphics card that can handle this better. I'll keep complaining about it. There you go. You can have a listen now.
The important thing is that you choose life, and then live. Yes, sir. The entire unit was wiped out. Yes, sir. Thanks to the vaccine. Yes, those two are still alive. Vector. Yes, sir. Fox 9 should become activated soon. Right on schedule. Yes, sir. Come on, show me that screen. No, there are no other records. They've all been deleted from the
I can't remember what the rank is on this. Obviously, it's Sparrow on very easy. So I'm going to assume it's something like Hawk.
That's right. Until the very end, Liquid thought he was
I imagine it's something like Hawk or Hawk or Eagle.
Yes, sir. No, sir. No one knows that you were the third one. Solidus. What should I do about the woman?
I mean, I did just have Speedrun.com open when it showed. I'm pretty sure now, thinking about it, it said Hawk.
Thank you. Goodbye, Mr. President.
There we go. Let's have a look. Sure, it is Hawk. There we go. 56, 54, 0 saves, 0 continues, 10 alerts, 30 enemies killed, 7 rations. Second place, I'm saying. I'll easily take second place on my first run through. Let's grab that screenshot and let's do peace sign. Second place. Oh wait, that wasn't it. Hang on. Where is screenshot preview? There we go. That'll do. That looks horrifying. Yeah. As I say, I'm more than happy taking second place on the board with my first proper run. As I say, I did do a run of this yesterday, but without properly learning strats and stuff and just kind of winging it. So it didn't really count. But yeah, I'm really pleased with that. So if this has been on YouTube, because I don't know if I do another run like straight away, I might immediately get a better time. I don't know. But if you have been watching this on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Catch me at twitch.tv/NickRPGreen every Tuesday, Thursday, and over the weekends. Bye.